look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a...
I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And, of course, De'Aaron Fox. Many wonder how they'll do it without him. We'll find out.
Yeah, that move was all about the long-term horizon for them. I know it's a little shocking how different this team looks, but given some time... I think things will come together.
Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Well, under the current salary cap, it's not sustainable to have 3 max contracts. Richard just asked the Suns.
Yeah, you got to have depth to win in today's NBA. The Suns traded away that depth to have 3 max players, and that limited their ability to put together a cohesive roster. If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
Pass to Thor. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Green. Shakes him. He takes it in. And it's hammered home by Green.
So quick on the drive. When Green is slicing with confidence, he is hard to stop.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special. Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Here's Dunn. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Dunn with a steal. Booker looking around. Takes it inside. Dunn outside. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Clock at 6. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A 3-level score on top of having a reliable jumper. Hey, Booker is also skilled at capitalizing inside.
Wembanyama screen. And Ball gets it to go. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you guys.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Some serious intensity from Leonard, driving in with a purpose and slamming it down.
Here's Dunn. Can't connect from short range. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, He loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Gillespie, currently averaging 5 points a game. Takes a three. The rebound by the Spurs.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Leonard. Iguodaro grabs a miss.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Out to Hachimura. Here's Goodwin. 5 on the clock. And it's Hachimura missing. Spurs lead by 3. Wembanyama double teamed. Pass to Thor. Off target from 3-point range.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. On offense, here is San Antonio. Pass to Hart. Here's Harper. There's the drive. San Antonio again can't hit. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat.
Okay, knockout.
Wow. Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Goodwin. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pass to Wembanyama. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've made a point to take what's given to them.
Oh, wow!
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
Oh, Dylan Harper, ready for prime time.
RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And when it comes to making good use of the screen, Harper is extremely advanced.
For 3, Booker. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Harper. And a two-handed jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Hart. Outside Wembanyama. The big man, Wemby for 2.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Dunn outside. Pass to Carter. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker, good.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Ball. LaMelo sending it.
LaMelo on the attack. He can do damage from anywhere, but they love to see him get to the rim.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. San Antonio with the ball. They're leading by 8. Here's Ball. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Phoenix shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. You know, Richard, when you think about work rate, Dylan Brooks and the effort with which he plays comes to mind.
Yeah, we created statistics based on effort. Dylan Brooks would be one of the guys at the top of the list. Energy exerted, contact plays, bumps. He does everything to agitate the offensive play.
It's hauled in by the Suns. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Dadier. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 9. Pass to Dunn. Outside for Green. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. Green's got 7.
So dangerous. Green gets his points in multitude of ways. The 3 ball being one of them.
And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, 1, you got to take care of your body, and 2, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Suns trail by 9. Up top, Booker. He's got 5. Ball with the rebound. Here's San Antonio now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Count it.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Here's Booker. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
He's got the finesse. Booker with a feathery finish.
Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Thor. Lets a floater go. Rebounded by Dunn. Suns trail by 12. To the paint. Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
As we've seen Booker develop into an all-NBA player, it's really been his passing that we've seen the biggest increase.
Here's Leonard. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
San Antonio leading by 12. Outside Hart. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Good chance here for Booker. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
And we've reached halftime in this one. San Antonio on top. They lead by 11. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Pass to Hart. Driving in. It lays it up and banks it in.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here is Green. Oh, misses the dunk. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, and you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Shots good by Hart.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
To three, Booker. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Dunn. With the step back. Right side Booker. The fadeaway. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And San Antonio making a change here. And here's Leonard. He's got 11. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Knocked away. Oh, Brooks with the steal.
Just their second turnover of the game. Impressive how mistake-free they've been.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Here's Green. Finding some room inside. Green.
Look, I don't care if Green is shooting from outside or in the paint close. This man finds a way.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
He misses the free throw. The Spurs making a switch here. And he sinks the second. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Over to the wing. Here's Dunn. Rebound by San Antonio.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Salah. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's Brooks missing. Spurs lead by 18. Here's Harper. He has 6. Brooks with the rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Dunn. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Harper gets it to go.
And I know Harper wants a closer finish, but having a consistent flow shot in his arsenal will serve him well.
And they're running. And he lobs it up to the rim. And count it. Now 5 for 7. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
A different look for Phoenix. Pass to Salah. And he drives in. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
Pass to Iguodala. Jacks up a 3. Harper pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Only one man back on D. Here's Gillespie. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Champagnie. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Harper. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Salon. With 1 on the clock. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's San Antonio with plenty of breathing room.
42.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
We know Book can hit those deep threes, but he's also effective around the rim.
And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
And it's hammered home by Green.
What's new? Green takes the hit, completes the play, goes to the line looking for one more.
Really one to watch. Jalen Green is an exciting young star in this league, Richard.
Yeah, he's done a lot of maturing as a player in just a few seasons. Sometimes he looks confident, sometimes he looks overwhelmed, but his overall game has improved.
Here's Booker. Rebound San Antonio.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Done. Phoenix no good that time either.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, Tim, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Phoenix calls timeout. And so it's Phoenix with it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Puts it up from 17. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Leonard attacking. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Brooks. And stolen by Leonard. And Leonard with the strong finish.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Dunn outside. Clock at 4. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Outside Booker. And he makes it. And that's 13 points for Devin Booker.
Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Dunn outside. The 3. They grab their own miss. Down low. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's the pick. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Coach has to be pleased with what Green is doing out there, playing with a ton of energy on the offensive end.
And it's Ball off the drive. Rebounded by Dunn.
2 minutes remaining.
A clear look for Green. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Here's Leonard. Booker with the defensive effort. And here are the Suns. Dunn outside. Back to Green. Puts the move on. And it's hammered home by Green.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Dylan Harper.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Assisted by...
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Out to Leonard. "36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Ball. The Suns clear it.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And it's hammered home by Green.
This is what makes Green so elusive, so difficult to cover. His ability to destroy you with that handle.
Here's Leonard. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Three-pointer. The shot comes out.